Hello, I've been Randy here playing Farming Simulator 19 on Ravenport, and since last episode, well, pretty much did what I said I was going to do there, kept on working on planting, fertilizing, whatever else we were all doing there, I forget, but got one more field here left to go. Yeah, we need to finish up, oh, can't quite, well, it's reaching, it's working, okay. Washing up the plow and the John Deere 8R here, we're going to put that away here a minute, once we got it washed up, that is anyway. And it looks good enough. Okay. So yes, we got field 8 needs to be finished being planted here. I need to bring the Challenger over around to that side. Also need to get the lime spreader going here again as well. Fertilizer is all set on the field. And lime looks like we're about halfway through on that half of the field there. So got about 3/4 of the field done. And we'll just back this in here. Also have hay to be picked up as well. I did finish up the hay field. Oh, that's interesting. I just noticed something here. We'll park this here a minute, and I'll point out what I just noticed. Wonder if I wash it longer, if that would clean it or not. But what I noticed here, it looks like the wheels, yeah, the wheels and the arms for the wheels here stayed dirty, didn't they? Oh, those aren't clean. But yeah, okay, that's interesting. Whatever. Okay, we'll just leave the 8R there for the moment. Don't need that right at the time being. Let's, yeah, let's take care of you here a minute. Let's get the lime going. Let's see, do I have a, yes, I do have a lime silo down on this side here, don't I? Grab some lime here a minute. As I've said before, I've tried to more or less conveniently place random silos around the map here. And, of course, at least on this side here, I've got lime and herbicide. Actually, might be a little too close to the field here, I wonder. Doesn't seem like it's causing any issue with hired workers, so I guess it's okay. And also a reminder here again, don't forget to enter our PC giveaway we have going on here at the moment. Again, that information can be found in the PC build video I released about a week ago, or actually maybe a little over a week ago, depending on when this video goes live. So make sure you check that video out. Again, that video is featured on my channel. So just go to my channel page if you haven't seen it already, and be sure to enter the competition. Or giveaway, technically. Again, don't forget, too, you can watch the live streams for a bunch of additional entries there for the giveaway. Again, more entries you have, the better your chance. Although it's kind of, interesting with something like that. Technically, one person can get one entry and they can win. It's randomly chosen, so it's really hard to say. Might have a person that gets 1,000 entries. I don't know if you'll actually possibly get that many here with this giveaway, but just for example here, let's say a person was able to get 1,000 entries. The person that got one entry could still win. It's just kind of interesting with how that system works. But anyway, he is going. Let's need to get the 6R here off the field here as well a minute. And then we'll bring the Challenger around. And then we got hay to pick up, like I was saying. I believe 5 is all set here. Let's see here, switch. Oh, it has weeds on it. Okay, so we should probably look out for the tree there. We could probably bring a sprayer over there and get working on that then as well. Let's get rid of those weeds. What about 12 or 13 doesn't have any weeds on it yet, does it? Okay. Oh. I just noticed something here. Okay, then. Yeah, anyone else notice this? What did that hired worker do? Oh, my goodness, really? Did he just, skip a whole lane, row, section? Oh, my goodness. Look at that. Look at that, folks. Look at that. It's the same thing the plow was doing here the other day as well. He skipped, 2 or 3 different rows. Just skipped. And it's just, what I find odd is it's just one. I mean, if you think he would skip any, he would skip 2 of them. Because he'd turn around, nope, and then turn back around. But no, he's skipping 1. So it's like, what in the world is going on that would cause him to skip 1? I don't quite understand that. And in fact, if you look at it here, it looks like he started, or... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he started, because he's pointing in the direction to go down the field here towards our farm. So, yeah, odd. Very odd. And we'll read a few comments here in a moment as well. Let's see. JC Gaming was saying, you got so much silage there, you can afford to sell 3/4 of that bunker and still have plenty for the cows. Wow, that's a lot of silage. Well, technically, actually, it might be silage now. I'm not sure. I'll have to go check. It might actually be silage now. That's something I want to work on here as well. I don't know if we'll get to it this episode, but I want to clean up the edges of those bunkers there first before we start breaking them open. Yeah, looks like that's clean enough. I'll grab the lime spreader out of there in a minute. We'll finish up the spot that hired worker skipped there. It looks like someone put away a dirty spreader. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Terrible. Siva Man, I was saying, can you please upload the PC spec to the description? I'm assuming you're asking about the specs for the giveaway system. The specs for the giveaway system are located in the video description, I believe, on that giveaway PC. I'll have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure I've got the specs for the system on that video. And then also I have them linked on the giveaway page there as well. So if you're curious what the specs are, they can be found, should be in both of those locations. And let's lock on keyboard steering here. There we go. Yeah, looks like that's working. And of course, if you're asking maybe about the specs of the computer I am running on here at the moment, I have those linked in the description of this video. You can check out the kit link down below, and that will list you the components I currently am running on here. At least they should be up to date anyway. Although technically, with breaking my graphics card here a couple of weeks ago, I am still running on a liquid-cooled card, but it's only because I took the liquid cooling block off my original card and put it on an air-cooled card. So it was originally an air-cooled 1080 Ti. It is now a liquid-cooled 1080 Ti. And I believe in some ways it's probably actually a slight downgrade, because usually when you buy the hydro copper editions of the cards, they usually clock them a little bit higher because they got a little bit better cooling capacity typically. Night Wolf is saying, no money, no buying. You're 4G in the hole. You ain't refilling nothing. Right. And I think I mentioned this already. One of the reasons was I recorded, I think, about 4 episodes in a row there. And it didn't take me till, was it like the 4th episode, I think, before I finally figured out, oh, yes, right, I have no money. No money, no fill. In other words, nothing. John was saying, does the money you make from all that make the grinding worth it? And by grinding, I'm assuming he means doing all the work, chopping the corn and filling the bunker. We'll find out. I do not know. This is my first real adventure with silage here in Farming Simulator 19. I really have not done that much with silage yet. I've done some silage bales. I've done some really small amounts of silage for mostly animal-related purposes. This will be my first, like, big operation. You know, like, this is a huge bunker here. 4.3 million, I think, is in here. We'll have to see how much it actually is by the time it's done fermenting here. But I think it was like 4.3 or 4.4 million I ended up having in here. Oh, it actually is done, so we can open the silo. Like I said, want to get this cleaned up here first before we do that, though. At least as much as possible. And then we'll have to see how much it actually is as well, because again, we got some of the bits on the end there, so I don't know how much. There might be, another 200,000 here maybe sitting outside the bunker. I don't think that'll be counted. I don't think that actually counts towards the number, so it should still be 4.3 million, I think. Pretty sure that's the way it works. So, but don't quote me on that. Okay, we'll just back that in there. Oh, got a little crooked there at the end. Close enough. Shouldn't matter. Let's see what's here. Oh, what? Oh, come on. Oh, seriously? Look at this, folks. Look at this. Never mind. I'll get it back out again. Oh, yeah. Hired workers. Just put the line spreader away, and he misses another strip. And, like, I mean, what? Like, I got nothing, folks. Got nothing. Well, what? How do you explain that? I've got no explanation why he would do that. I mean, if he was, like, near the edge of a field, or there's, like, some trees along the edge of the field or something, but just randomly in, well, it's not the middle of the field there, I guess, but practically the middle of the field, he just decides to skip. And what's odd here, too, is he actually does, oh, maybe like a quarter of it, and then just, I don't know what he does there. Not sure. I don't know if anybody's had problems with this. Let me know. What has your experience been? What do you think is causing him to do that? Because yeah, that is kind of annoying if you ask me. Devin was saying there are some refill silos on the mod hub that were made by Giants. Oh, actually by Giants, or someone put them on the Giants mod hub. Which reminds me, by the way, from what I've been told, the consoles now have refill silos, you know, for like lime and fertilizer and spray on and all that stuff. Placeable refill silos available to the console. So for all your console users out there, definitely suggest you get those, because yeah, let's face it, the whole bag system here, it sucks. Not really sure how else you explain that, because yeah, for smaller equipment, it's okay. Once you start getting, especially to the size I am on Ravenport here now, yeah, the bags, no, just no. You know, maybe I should just leave this tractor here, because he's probably going to skip some more. I'm going to leave it. Let's get the planter going here. I want to get the hay picked up here yet as well. And you hired workers are not helping with that. Not helping at all. Ethan was saying the case quad track in the base game is more than capable of pulling the big Vaderstad seeder. Oh, and you could argue here the Challenger is as well. The Challenger will pull it. It cannot pull it at the speed that the game allows it to go. And from what I've been told, the case will not either. Again, I have not tried the case myself yet, but I've been told the case will not pull it at speed either. I mean, if somebody wants to confirm or deny that, you're welcome to throw a comment down below. You know, will the case quad track, you know, maxed out, which is what, 600, I think it boosts at 692 horsepower, I think, or something like that. Will that pull this seeder at full speed? Like I said, the Challenger here struggles. It does it, but it struggles. John Deere Farmer shared a link to a John Deere 4440. Yes, I have heard that tractor has been released. He was suggesting maybe use it on Glen Isla. I'll have to check that out. I know the 4440, I'm kind of looking for like a high horsepower loader tractor. I don't know if that particular mod has a loader option on it or not. And I wouldn't maybe say it meets the high horsepower I'm thinking of, but definitely a nice tractor. Might have to get it just so we have another tractor. Okay, and we'll hire the worker. And this is what I was talking about here. He's pulling it, what, 4 or 5 miles an hour? Oh, he got it up to 6. Whoa, bravo, bravo. Up to 6 miles an hour there. I know the tractor's getting a little bit down on repair, but both the seeder and the tank have been repaired here before we started seeding. And like I was saying, the tractor, I don't remember when the last time the tractor was repaired. We might have repaired it before we started seeding too, so it is down a bit, but it's not down that far. Wait, are you actually? Oh, he is going. Okay. I was going to say, is he not skipping some, is there? Oh, right. We want to get some spray on that field yet, too, don't we? Okay, let's get some spray going here. I have a sprayer. Is that him? There he is. That's just, you know, sitting, chilling here. I did wash him. I didn't put him away, though. A reminder here, too, by the way, for anybody that would like to join us on the multiplayer servers. Again, that information is in the description below. Anyone's welcome to join as long as you can play nicely and follow the rules. Again, a microphone is not required to join TeamSpeak. And if you don't have TeamSpeak, by the way, I do have a download link for that in the description as well. Again, TeamSpeak is free, and it is, of course, free to join the servers as well. All the mod download links, by the way, can be found in TeamSpeak. Each server has its own download link. Okay, let's spray our very weedy looking cotton here. In fact, it doesn't look like the cotton's even started coming up yet. It looks like it's pretty much all weeds, I think. Don't think there's actually any cotton here, I don't believe. Yeah, all weeds. Killing Fritz was saying when it comes to sheep and money, they are worthless in 19. Cows and horses are definitely where the money makers are. Which is currently what we have, by the way. We got horses and cows. And I would say one caveat here with the horses. Yes, horses are a good money maker. However, it takes a lot of time if you're going to run or ride a full pen of horses. So if you got the large pen with 16 horses in it, that is a lot of riding that's going to happen. Now, of course, you can use the hired helper mod there to ride your horses. But as many of you pointed out, and I would totally agree, it is definitely a little bit on the OP side. Because it's essentially, it's not exactly free, because Hired Helper is supposed to charge you for it. But it's basically like almost a free $800,000 every 10 in-game days. Almost, anyway. So, speaking of horses, probably should check. How are they looking here? Are they still, yeah, they're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Cows, we got them up to 73% on the productivity. We need mixed rations yet. Are they... Oh, yeah, there it is. Cleanliness. Cleanliness. Yeah, we probably should... you know, it's about cleaning them out here. Yes, they do have a nice, tidy little mess there, don't they? Yeah, not too bad. Looks like actually silage. I think that's what they have. There's actually silage, I do believe. But yes, like our cows, all 40 of them. I didn't actually count them to see if there's actually 40 cows here or not. I doubt there is. Looks more like maybe 30 to me, I'm going to guess. Anyway, let's get the hay picked up here. I think the hired workers are okay for the time being. He's finishing the last strip line. I guess I can put this away here a minute. Looks like he's actually going to finish it. Okay. Yeah, let me put this away before the planter runs into it. Then we'll start picking up the hay. My plan was to, you know, start picking it up like right away when we started the episode here. I didn't plan on having to, you know, help the hired worker put lime on the field. Niles was saying, growing up on the dairy farm, it was not untypical to feed the cows some fresh cut grass at milking time. Even if the cows have been out in the pasture all day or night, the cows seem to love it. Let's see, let's hear a couple comments on the John Deere 2510 as well. Tad was saying, good thing you're going through the entire tractor. And that is pretty much what we're doing, by the way, in the videos at this point, is just kind of going through all the other stuff on the tractor. Now that the motor's running pretty good, we're fixing up other stuff on the tractor, I guess you could say. Taking care of other stuff. Making it look pretty if we can anyway. There we go. And we'll get the 6M off the field here as well in a minute. Lightbulb was asking, are you going to do anything about the exhaust manifold? That is actually an excellent question. I wasn't planning on doing anything with it, though I do agree it would look nice if we did something to it. I'm just not sure what. I did consider maybe, picking up some of that high heat paint. For those of you know what we're talking about there, it's paint that can withstand the, high temperatures. And maybe put that on the manifold. I thought that would look nice, some nice black high heat paint. We'll have to see once, though. I'm not sure yet if I'll do anything with it. But that was one of the considerations I had considered. And we'll get this put away. I guess might as well refill it here while we're at it as well. Just about ran out there. Wow. Let's see. Anything else? No weeds on either of these fields yet, so we can't. Oh, we do need to get some fertilizer on this field. Right. We should probably pick the hay up, though, first. Fertilized hay, might be interesting. Doesn't actually affect anything in the game, by the way. Just, I'm thinking, real life. Okay, there we go. And this shed is probably kind of full, although there's actually quite a bit of room in here if I could squeeze it in. You know what? I might be able to squeeze it in there yet. If I can back it up anyway. Oh, there we go. Squeezed it right in. Perfect. Okay, let's finally... Are we finally ready to pick up hay? I think we are. That hired worker's going. That hired worker's going. I didn't check and see how full he was before I started. Oops, probably should have done that, but oh well. Get the loading wagon. I got the 7R on the loading wagon here at the moment. I could probably switch that out for the 8R now, since how the 8R is finished plowing, but see how the 7R does. A little bit bumpy here, I guess. Must be a little bit of a large windrow. Oh, that looks like a painful ride, to be honest. Boy, glad I don't have to ride that. Hoo-wee. And one to expect it, being that it's hay, to actually ride that rough. I gotta love the game physics. Not sure what it'll do when we get to the grass here. Oh, it actually picked it up. Wow. And actually converted it to hay, I'm assuming. Oh, we missed some too. Yeah, oops. Oh, yeah, so it actually picks up the grass, and I guess it just converts it into hay then at that point. It probably depends on how much you have in here. If you got mostly grass, it probably converts any hay to grass, I'm guessing. And when it's mostly hay like this, it probably converts the grass to hay. Again, I haven't really figured out these whole new symbol things yet. They're a little, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what Giants was thinking with those symbols, but... most of the crop symbols aren't that bad, but the hay and grass and straw symbols are, yeah, not the best, if you ask me. Okay, and I think the cows actually needed hay yet, didn't they? Yes, they do. They do need some hay. So we'll just take this straight to them and unload it there. And maybe we'll, once we got the cows filled here, I'll double check the horses as well. We'll put whatever I have left here in the horses, and then whatever's left into storage. Pretty sure the animals won't take all of this hay, I want to think. Okay, there we go. One load in already. And yes, I still have this weird green spot in the middle of the field here. At this point, I think I'm probably mostly done with my farmyard, so I should really just like go through, plant that in grass, and clean up the rest of it. I do want to get a pig pen down at some point. That's really probably the only thing left that I want to put down, I think. What's going to happen if I pick this grass up? Well, I guess we'll find out. Am I going to get grass here? Or is it going to be hay? Oh, it deletes the grass. Okay. Oh, well. If you noticed, it was starting to go up there and then went back down to 0. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 5 more windrows to go yet. I can't tell if there's a 6th one on the end or not. Usually there's one more on the end, but it's not really worth probably picking up. Yeah, it's interesting. If we got a good amount of hay in here already and we run across grass, looks like it picks it up. But if we got just a small amount, then it deletes the grass out and goes back to hay. And I'm guessing the opposite is true if we went the other way around. And, I've always kind of said this before as well. It's actually kind of annoying how the game actually handles grass and hay. In this case, grass and hay. Hay is just the dried version of grass, which I mean, kind of the way it is in real life, too. Although we usually just call hay, hay. Whether it's dry or not dry yet, it's hay, usually. So technically it should all go into the same, so if you got a spot with a little bit, maybe a little bit damper material and, a spot a little bit drier material, pretty much mix it all in and it's, it's hay. Okay, let's see what's here. How are we looking here? Oh, this actually might be real close to filling them up here. Maybe a little bit more after this load. We'll have to see once. Anyway, on that note, everyone, with that, I think we're going to wrap up this video here. If you have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.